Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Chicago Sky as they play against the New York Liberty. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
And here at the midway point of the season, what would you say the priority is for teams with title aspirations?
That's a good question. You know, seeding, I don't think it's that important ever since the league ditched the single elimination games, and they don't have first-round byes anymore. But getting home court advantage, that's still the goal.
And aside from seeding, you want to have your lineups figured out. You got to know who works well together and who you want closing games.
Ionescu misses.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
And down it goes, 2 points.
Dangerous on the drive. Vandersloot uses her burst to get to the rim and her touch to finish at the rim.
Pass to Phoebish. Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. Ionescu can't get it to go. And it's the Sky ball.
Jefferson outside.
That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Solid ball movement by Vandersloot. She's got a great eye for spotting open teammates.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Stewart. Jones outside. Stewart. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Three-point answer from Stewart, refusing to let the opposing team own the arc.
Vandersloot outside.
Jefferson outside.
Left side, Vivians. 5 to shoot. Fires from 18, and another basket for Chicago.
It's just so comfortable from the mid-range. She can hit so many shots from there.
Ionescu outside. Top of the key, and the basket is good.
Ever won was 23, until last year when they won 32. Breanna Stewart won MVP, beating the Aces for the Commissioner's Cup. But in the almighty WNBA Finals, the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games.
And it's Atkins missing. New York trailing here. Pass to Cloud. Back to Stewart. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And it's the Sky ball.
Jefferson outside.
Vivians. Jefferson with the screen. Now here's Atkins. Buries the long-range jumper.
With an unwavering work ethic, Atkins has just about mastered the 3-ball.
Pass to Jones. Pick by Jones. Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. Count that one.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Now Atkins. Cardoso. Here's Jefferson. The 3-pointer, no good.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud.
Vandersloot defending. Floats one, and she was fouled on the way up.
Her voice is very strong.
Now here's Vandersloot, covered by Ionescu. Pass to Jefferson. Atkins. Screen by Cardoso. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Atkins missing.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Here's Jefferson. The rebound by the Liberty.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup. Players Jones' size usually don't play with the style and sizzle that she displays every game.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Atkins. Cardoso.
Jefferson, left side.
Outside Atkins. And once again off the mark by Chicago. New York in the lead. Cloud with it. Pass to Phoebish. And that comes off the assist by Nut. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
To the left wing, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Now here's Jefferson.
Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
Her presence on this team as a scorer, it has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Phoebish.
Back to Stewart. Brianna Stewart draws the double. Pass to Burke. Lets the 3 fly. And it's New York with a 3.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Now here's wnba.
Here's Williams, defended by Harrison. And Williams gets it to go.
Well, to be a forward in the WNBA, you have to score against good D. Williams up to the task.
Pass to Phoebish.
And here's Burke. Outside Stewart for 3.
Offensive rebound. Phoebish shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom. Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
Pass to Harrison.
Here's Phoebish.
Ionescu outside. To the middle. And Stewart gets it to
Phoebish. She's covered by Jefferson.
Sky foul. Rachel.
right wing. Burke covered by Vivians. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. Good first hit.
This is what you love to see. Natasha Cloud operating in the pick and roll and finding ways to cash in.
First outside. Vivians. And here's Jefferson. 8 points for her. And the shot goes down.
That's what the fake's there for. Get your defender right around them.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Jones. 9 points in the game. Pass to Burke. Back to Jones. Now Ionescu. Shot clock at 6. And again.
So that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. Team Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from three over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games. And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game. You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
Up top, Vandersloot. Covered by Ionescu. Back to Nurse. Chicago again missing.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
And Jones gets it to go.
Limbs of Jones. They allow her to absorb contact and finish the drive.
Screen by Cardoso. Jefferson outside.
Drills the three-point.
That gets her going here in the second quarter after hitting 2 from long range in the first.
Pass to Jones. Cloud with it. Back to Jones. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Now Vandersloot.
Jefferson outside.
Down low.
Cardoso.
That one falls.
It's that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Vivians. Back to Jefferson. Vandersloot. She's covered by Cloud. Fires the three. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Pass to Ionescu. This one for three. Nailed from three-point land.
Such a quick release on Ionescu's shot, and her accuracy from deep is great as well.
Now here's Vandersloot. Guarded closely.
And the basket by Cardoso.
And was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here's Ionescu. 8 points for her. Jones left side. Good. And now here's Vandersloot. Over to the left wing.
Screen by Cardoso.
Jefferson. So the whistle blows on the
The right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
Now here's Cloud. 5 points in the game. Ionescu outside. Harrison. Inside. Here's Cloud. Solid play on the block, and that one's good.
Crazy. Just so crafty from the foul line down. Cloud makes up for a lack of size with savvy.
Pass to Jefferson. Knocks down the three ball.
He's taken a solid opening quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here's Harrison.
To the paint. And she bang layup.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Here's Banham. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Harrison. New York in the lead. Pass to Stewart. And here's Gardner.
wnba covering. Jefferson with it.
Stewart's there. Add another one in this.
This quarter has brought out the best in her, and even though they're still trailing, she has been impossible to contain.
Harrison no good. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Jefferson with the screen.
Terrific assist. Back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third.
Jefferson really making a difference here.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far, just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
And so it's New York with it.
2-point game.
Pass to Cloud. Phoebish. And they pick up 2.
Quickness and soft touch around the rim. It allows her to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in the arsenal.
Atkins. She's covered by Cloud. Screen by Cardoso. Here's Jefferson. Down it drops so far.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Ionescu. And it's going to be...
In the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%. And it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in three-pointers made.
You know, when you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a three-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
Cloud. So she gets the whistle.
Aggressive take from Cloud. She's good at finding ways to draw the foul on her way up.
2 shots.
And she's good on the second. Vandersloot with it. Pass to Jefferson. Cardoso. Here's Phoebish. Covered by Vivian. Phoebish.
He does love the chance to get out and run.
Vandersloot outside. Jefferson with the screen. Over Ionescu. Jefferson, no good. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And the basket by Carter. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ionescu outside. Jones. Foul called.
On defense.
You have to respect how John Paul Jones has continually upped her game.
Well, she never seems satisfied with her game, does she? Even after she won Most Improved Player, she just kept working to get even better. The results speak for themselves, as she eventually won League MVP.
And here is Vandersloot. To the middle. Jefferson, no good. New York in the lead. Cloud outside. Pass to Ionescu. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the trick.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 tries.
Here's Jefferson. Victoria Vivian's on the wing. Back to Jefferson. Out to Atkins. Screen by Cardoso. And it's aerial at Trey.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here is Stewart. 7 points in the game. A nice shot by Cloud. And it's the Sky Ball. Trailing by 10. Pass to Cardoso. And here's Jefferson. Now here's Nurse. She's covered by Cloud. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Vivians, and she was fouled. And it's New York's ball. They've led by as much as 10. Ionescu outside. Jones inside.
Cardoso on her.
Jones, no good.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Pushing it up. Here's Jefferson. Banked in off the glass.
Jefferson. Sky ball.
Here's Banham. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jefferson. Nurse, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Vivians.
Screen by Cardoso.
Second chance shot. Pass to Jefferson. Here's Vivians.
Jefferson. Cardoso.
And fine.
Buckets here, and their boxing out, or lack of boxing out, I should say, is really hurting them.
And having a team score on you like this, it's so deflating. But that's what happens when you don't get a body on people.
Here's Phoebish.
She's got 6. Stewart.
She's covered by Jefferson. Here's Phoebish.
New York, no good that time either. Chicago trailing here. Kia Nurse into the lane. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Ionescu, right side. Looking to end the drought. That's in for her 5th field goal of the game. Her 5 for 12 thus far.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
Here's Banham. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Jefferson. Vivians. Here's Cardoso. It counts, and half off the clock in it. Pass to Burke. Now here's Cloud. And the 3 off target. Jefferson outside. Now Atkins. Back to Jefferson. And she drops in the layup off glass.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Pass to Burke. Loud outside. Takes the 3. That's another one.
Good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks.
Now here's Vandersloot. And they come. Harrison no good. The Sky trail. Vandersloot left side. And it's Atkins missing.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
Pass to Ionescu. Three-pointer. Rebound Chicago.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Allen with it. She's covered by Cloud. And here's Jefferson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Soft touch on the glass.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Gardner, good.
A bigger
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Here's Johannes. Pass to Phoebish. Cloud. Jones. She's guarded by Williams. And that one good to Vandersloot. Williams the screen. Jefferson outside. Here's Atkins. Miss again, off the mark by Chicago. Cloud outside.
Pass to Johannes.
Jones with it. There's the three. Jefferson pulls it in. Outside Atkins. Vivians. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Here's Johannes.
Vandersloot defending. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Pass to Jones. Gets it to go from to change it up. Here's Jefferson. Vandersloot outside. Outside Vivians. Clock at 6. With the shot. He hits it just before clock expires.
I'm sure that wasn't the shot they had in mind there, but they'll take it.
Pass to Jones. Now Ionescu. Cloud with it. Back to Ionescu. Rebounded by Vivians. And so it's Chicago with it. Jefferson outside. Ariel Atkins on the wing. Deflects the pass. Stewart with the ball. And Vivians picks her up defensively. And it's good. And she'll go to the line.
And looking around the league, Brian, which team do you think has the best young core?
Oh, this is an easy one. I'm going with the franchise that has the last 2 #1 overall picks, the Indiana Fever.
Yeah, and those two fit so well. I mean, Aaliyah Boston dominating the paint, Caitlin Clark on the perimeter. Good luck stopping that pick and roll.
Shot by Vandersloot.
Well, you got to get out on Vandersloot, or she's going to make you pay from downtown.
Here's Ionescu. And the shot is good. Right side Atkins. Up top Vandersloot. Jefferson. Vandersloot the screen. Out to the wing. Shoots over Cloud. Vandersloot, no good. Cloud outside. Phoebish. Rebounded by Vivians. Now here's Jefferson. Defended by Stewart. There's a screen by Vivians. Pass to Cardoso. Misses from short range. Ionescu outside. Stewart with the ball. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can.
She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
I like the playmaking from Vivian. That's something.
And so it's New York winning this one. And some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Thank you.